Yo, in a bottle of rum. It's the Keep It P podcast. You bums. Get on up in here. You know what time it is.
Music.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell an enemy. Police throwing people to the ground.
Oh man.
Old grandmas, you throwing grandmas.
What's happening out here in these streets?
They out here singing Michael Jackson. It don't matter if you're black or white.
It's Kuna Matata season.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Hit that subscribe.
Hit that like.
JLava.com.
Share this. They not sharing these type of messages, man. We got to depend on the family.
And they mad at us, y'all. They mad at us, y'all, because we keep it B1.
Oh, they so mad in the comment section. What's up to all my keyboard warriors?
Shout out.
All my keyboard warriors fighting the good fight.
Music TV.
You know, now you'll call us out, but you won't call out nothing else, though.
All the keyboard warriors in the comment section that love Kyle Rittenhouse.
Y'all done donated to his fund.
I know. Listen, man. This Keep It P podcast, where we take news, situations, everyday occurrences, and show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And we're always, not trying to tell you what to think. Trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an onslaught of anti-black racism and propaganda being propagated and perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then on top of that, you got not one, but two political parties, as if there was any others. The Republicans and the Democrats, both bipartisan, gun-ho on code against your black ass. But
by yawing together.
I know, man, that they can't never get nothing done across the aisle except for when it's time to demonize the darkies. But gets a little easier when you got the teasier. So hold on. IT. All right, get him back. All right, Teasy, introduce yourself, sir.
Hashtag for the record doe. Hashtag FTRD.
Yep.
TZ Von Savage in the place to be. Sucker MC
Of the suckeriff variety.
B-boy stance.
You know what I mean?
Beatbox. Self-hug.
Self-love.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Please don't let the culture die, y'all.
Don't do it. It can't die. Don't let it die.
Don't let it.
So here we go. We're back with news, like we always do, and this is a kind of like an update story.
It is.
It says 3 more officers on leave over arrest of 73-year-old woman with dementia. The June arrest of Karen, go figure, Gardner, sparked criminal investigation in the Loveland Police Department. So let me get this straight. Is this the old palm-colored woman that had got roughed up a little bit? Is that what happened here?
This is indeed it.
So you're saying that they going through all this hoopla, and they say she was fighting all the way, the whole way. They going through all this hoopla for her, right? But I swear,
Yeah, she was resisting.
but I swear it was this older lady, this older black lady that didn't even know the cops was behind her, and they snatched her all out. And they snatched
Pulled her by the hair.
I was just finna say that. Like, they actually pulled her by the hair on some old caveman type shit.
Dragged her out. 68 years old. Black.
And tore her shoulder cuff, her rotor cuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with the cuffs on.
Come on, slapped them all up on her, and then was laughing and talking about how that was good police work, baby.
But now here we go, the extra mail with no cheese. 2 more Loveland, Colorado police officers and a sergeant were placed on administrative leave after the arrest of the 73-year-old woman with dementia, an encounter that now the focus on criminal investigation. Officer Austin Hopp was placed on leave earlier this month after a federal lawsuit accused him and a second officer of injuring Karen Gardner during a June 26 arrest, which was captured on body cam video. Gardner suffered a dislocated shoulder, fractured arm, sprained wrist after she was slammed to the ground, hog-tied, then placed in the back of the police car, according to the suit. Kind of sounds real
I'll say par for the course. Welcome to being black in America, being accosted by the slave patrol.
She was walking home when she was stopped for allegedly trying to steal $13.88 worth of items from Walmart. Don't try to minimize, because you don't do that any other.
Thief.
She's a
so
thief.
She was a criminal.
Already in commission of a crime, say. Oh, she fled the scene of a crime, basically.
What?
Gardner attorney Sarah Shaky said her client had dementia and sensory aphasia, I guess. Sensory aphasia.
Well, that didn't stop you from grabbing the items on the shelf. You knew what items to grab, and your sensory was working just fine when you was fisticuffed in.
But that impairs her. Ability to verbally communicate with people or understand others' communications. She said, "Explainage if I've ever heard it." Like, stop playing. Notice how ain't nothing ever wrong with black people.
Steal?
But ain't nothing ever wrong with black people though. Like, white people have the most mental illness ever in the world, but nothing's ever wrong with black people. Shalaki said because of her dementia, Gardner forgot to pay for the.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Which were retrieved by the Walmart employees. So basically, she was stealing. They took it and let her go. They didn't prosecute like they do everybody else. Slam you to the ground, hold you till the cops come.
None of that, huh?
On Tuesday, Loveland City Manager Office announced that the officers Tyler Blanket and Daria Jalal, along with Sergeant Philip Metzler, were also on administrative leave. It's not immediately clear if the leave was paid. Jalili was responding officer during Garnett's arrest, and Meltzer was the supervisor who arrived on the scene, according to the lawsuit. Dang, look how they getting subordinates and the higher ups, and they just making moves. It's happening. Ain't no talk, and don't know investigation. You're fired immediately. I mean, and this is just for a little roughing up. This ain't even an actual murder of a citizen.
Oh no, we're talking about that standard black American procedure right there. Hog tie-in and all that. That's regular. That's standard for the slave patrol.
Justine Bruno, a spokesman for the city manager, said Blanket is a community service officer. Bruno said CSO are primarily responsible for transporting suspects to jail, but could not speak directly to Blackman's role in the incident. The disciplinary action comes days after Shalecki released a video of 3 Loveland officers laughing about Garnett's arrest. The footage comes from camera inside Loveland's police department and includes subtitles that have been verified by NBC News. In it, Hop says He thought the arrest went great. The officers, along with the two others, then watched the body cam video. Hop asked, "Ready for the pop?" Appearing to refer to the moment when he dislocated her shoulder. Wow. Ready for the pop? These is public officials. These is public servants. These are people in authority, man. They should be held to a higher standard. But it's just
it's only a few. Hold on, it's just a few
bad apples.
It's just a few bad apples.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, they had a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
You had a resisting criminal that was resisting. What you talking about was fighting, combative. We don't even know the history, the criminal history of said criminal.
Okay, so listen.
You gotta cut the police some slack here. They were just trying to do their job. They got a job to do. They were trying to protect themselves against an assailant, against a brutal attack.
But this is how they get off, though. So this is the overlay for the underlay. They've been relying on the judge. They don't want to deal with the jury no more because the jury is convicting their ass now. So it says Lotzman said in a statement that he will consider, this is the judge. District Attorney Gordon Loveland said in a statement that he will consider the officer's comments about the arrest along with other evidence in making his decision. Right? So basically nothing. Loveland went on to say that he will ask investigators to interview all relevant witnesses and asks that appropriateness of the charges for anyone who fact indicated may bear criminal culpability. The four officers could not be reached Thursday at the phone numbers listed for them, and it's not clear if they obtained legal counsel. The Fraternal Order of Police did not immediately return requests for comment, but we know that if we have to go pull up on them, they're going to be the ones that's footing the bill for the barricades and the police presence and all of that. So we'll see how this turn out, but there's a time and there's a time not to get riled up and time to get turned up. And if y'all notice what's happening to them, it's like they get turned up in different ways. Like you ain't finna see no marches, you ain't finna see none of that. And this was real brutal, actually. They the kind of people that might, run up to their house and be like that. We see they have no regard for the law. So it's interesting.
Or human life.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see how, they take atrocities against them. Or as we've seen lately, they kind of just brush it off like, oh, that's just a part of white supremacy. I'll get to do it one day. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like even when like the mother, remember we was reading that one story and the mother was splaining for the shooter. It was a white shooter and there was a white victim, but the mother was splaining for the shooter. I couldn't believe it. They do that.
Right. I mean, if you whack your own kids, I mean,
yeah, man. But this is good though. I think it's really good because, this just means the implosion on oneself is inching closer and closer and nearer. It's
imminent.
Yes, imminent. That it's over for you busters. All great civilizations have failed. This one's no exception. This one can't last forever, people. Sorry. And it will be replaced by a system of justice. tzvonsavage.com,
jlava.com,
keepitppodcast.com. Masterpiece said get her on, so indeed we did. So go check out the comment section. There's a whole vibe over there. There's 10% off streams like this. There's actually, I think it's 20% off. Actually, 20% off streaming like this. Support the show, get some merch, get free stock, upload your music. It's like Thanksgiving, bro. LeBron Jameson
over there.
Gotcha. LeBron Jameson is not over there. That's what's not over there. Why does it say you live right now on Facebook?
What?
You're live right now.
Oh, maybe.
Wow, man, you just be doing too much. Why y'all go live so much?
Why y'all go live so much?
Anyway,
love,
peace, blessings,
and blessings.
Maloha. Take these commercials off.
Music TV.
Take it.
But much love and respect, you know what I'm saying? But tune in to J Lava, YouTube, TV, and everything else, and you're gonna see what you want to see. If you have any questions that you want to know, inbox him, hit him, and he gonna tell you. And if you haters got something that y'all want to say, keep it to yourself, cause we don't care.
Sure.
Hey, boy, I gotta stay loyal. I'm doing all right. The guy got the drop on me. You born WX?